guys' users experience or preference that could be quite subjective and quite personal.
Yeah.
But both ads are quite different and provide different kinds of sensations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, if you have a cap off, you have to be careful. It might get a bit more messy.
Right.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎收看熟女Jojo。这一集就爱玩玩具，Jojo要来介绍一个 Tenga 近期刚推出，Jojo自己也很喜欢的飞机杯，就是这个 Tenga Puffy悠柔杯。它可是这一次Jojo回纽西兰，在行李已经非常超重的情况下，还坚持一定要带回来送给朋友的飞机杯哦。甚至在影片的尾端，Jojo还凹到当地的朋友来分享心得，所以我们赶快来看看这个悠柔杯到底有多优吧。首先 Tenga 身为日本飞机杯的第一品牌，总是有办法让我们很惊奇，而这一次这个 Puffy 悠柔杯让Jojo最惊奇的点就是它超级无敌柔软的身体，它外壳柔软的程度压下去几乎就像是在摸奶的感觉，再加上里面用的是高质感的海绵，当你捏下去的时候真的会有种像是在捏棉花糖一样的松软，绝对是Jojo摸过所有 Tenga 飞机杯里触感最柔软最好摸的一个，很容易就可以勾起色色的幻想哦。这次这一个 Puffy 悠柔杯有3个款式，第一个就是Jojo手上握的这个波浪棕拿铁色的外观，非常有质感，里面是网状交错的波浪设计，当你进入真的就会有一种像是穿越女生的阴道内膜里面一层一层凹凸不平的感觉。而且摸过非常多飞机杯的Jojo可以直接感觉到这个 Puffy 悠柔杯里面的通道设计，相较 Tenga 其他的飞机杯，它的包覆感真的非常好，非常的弹性柔软，可以360度紧紧包覆男生的阴茎。如果是喜欢包覆感的男生，一定会爱上这个悠柔杯。但如果你想要一点不一样的刺激，那第2款的球体绿也会是很棒的选择哦。它的通道内壁是圆珠设计，所以当男生的阴茎进入的时候，就会被这些大小的圆珠弹来弹去，在你穿越每一个间隙的时候，为你带来一种又爽又复杂的快感。那最后这款犀利白的通道设计有特别束紧中央部位，可以给你那种穿越极限刺激的感受哦。但这也要小提醒纠粉一下，如果你的尺寸是属于那种超级无敌雄伟的，那这一款可能感觉会有一点点太紧。再来 Puffy 悠柔杯一定要推荐给大家的一个设计，就是它是前后贯通的，就是另一端也可以很轻易的打开。这个设计可是让悠柔杯多了很多好处跟玩法哦。首先第一个好处是，如果你在平常使用的时候把这个盖子盖上，听到咔这样子一声，你进去抽插的时候就会感觉到非常强烈的真空感。但是如果你除了自己的声音之外不想要再听到任何其他声音，你也可以把盖子拿掉，而盖子拿掉就不会造成空气挤压，在使用的时候会相对的安静许多。在这个前后贯通的好处就是，如果你的阴茎长度非常的惊人，或许你整根进去还可以从这一头戳到另一头，看到龟头从另一端露出来哦。再来，虽然官网没有说，但其实两边都是可以使用，所以如果你有男性伴侣，2个人甚至可以一边一根，2根相碰。最后，那么优的飞机杯也一定要好清理咯。悠柔杯的清洗方式非常简单，你只要打开写着 Tenga 这一端的头盖，就会启动它的防水功能，里面海绵的部分就不会进水。接着只要从杯体上下的孔冲水，轻轻松松就可以把里面外面都洗得非常干净咯。冲完后你只要把它晾在盖子上，很容易就可以把它晾干咯。那现在你知道悠柔杯有多么优，我们来听听 Jojo 的男性朋友使用完后的真实想法吧。
Okay, let's do this. What did you think of Puffy in terms of the first impression of the look and the feel, the touch?
So it was not like anything that I'd had before. Definitely looked fairly high end. As far as the first impressions of the product itself, when you saw it, obviously well made with a very nice material, and it looked quite different to anything else as well. So
what did you think it looked like?
Just like a little barrel, really.
Had I not told you what it was, would you have thought of it?
Probably would have had to think twice about what it was if I didn't actually know beforehand. Just from a pure look.
Because that's actually one of the attributes about this brand, the product that Tenga makes. They like to make it not identifiable.
It wasn't necessarily identifiable straight off, no.
Have you used any similar products or masturbation cups for guys before?
I've tried 2 other ones.
Okay, not handmade, not homemade ones.
No.
They're consumer products.
Consumer products, yes, not homemade.
They're not homemade. Because I know guys can be really creative when it comes to this sort of thing. Can you tell me about your actual experience of using it then?
Well, first I guess the feel. So the outside, very soft, almost feels like unnaturally soft because there's not much structure or strength to it, just on the outside. It's a little unusual actually to hold because it almost collapses when you hold it.
Right, yeah. You
not much strength around it.
Yes.
Yeah. The inside is actually a very skin-like feel.
It's actually really skin-like.
Yeah, I think it is more than anything else that I've happened to have come across.
Yeah.
And particularly when it's wet as well, feels very much like skin.
Oh.
So
like the real thing?
Yeah, well, just from a pure touch perspective, it does feel like wet skin. So, I've done quite a good job with whatever material they use there. Yeah,
yes.
It is actually very good. And it has some sort of ribbing pattern in it, which gives a semblance of it being quite real, but it's perhaps a bit exaggerated.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's meant to be. You know that masturbation cups generally like to exaggerate.
You told me that, yeah.
I did warn you, right?
Yeah, everything is exaggerated.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So part of the exaggeration with it is it's also quite tight. So it's very firm fitting, maybe you could say.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so compared to real women's pussy, it's way tighter.
Yes, I'd say noticeably tighter.
Right.
Yeah, so again, I guess that's how they design it.
Yeah. In terms of the lubrication then, I don't know if you try with different amounts of lubricant. Does it make any difference or anything you want to say about lubrication?
Yes, it definitely does make a difference. The thicker the lubricant, the, I guess, tighter it would feel.
Oh, really?
So
actually the more you put in,
the thicker the lubricant. So not so much the amount.
Right.
It's how thick or sticky.
Oh, right.
It is.
So you're talking about the texture.
Consistency, the texture. Yeah,
the texture.
Yes.
So not so much the amount.
No,
not
the amount, just the texture. So
you're talking about different types of the lubricants you use. Actually makes a difference.
Yes. So if you use a thick one, it makes it even firmer, if we use that word. Yep.
Right.
Whereas if you use a thin lighter lubricant, then it doesn't make it quite so firm, so easier to move, I suppose, move around.
Oh, right. And it actually enhances the experience.
Yeah, I guess it depends what you want or what you like, but it definitely does change it. So
That's fascinating because that's almost like adding a new functionality to how the product can be used. By simply, what should I say, you can actually create different kinds, plural, different kinds of experience just by changing the brand or the type of lubricant you use pretty much.
Yeah. Also, you explained like the end cap, so you can have that opened or closed. So that definitely makes a difference as well. So again, if you have it closed, I think they describe it as a suction type effect. Effectively, with it closed, it makes it feel firmer again with that suction, so it's harder to move, more resistance.
Even stronger.
Stimulation. Yeah, and having it off relaxes that a little bit, so it's not such a strong feeling.
Which one did you enjoy more?
I like having cap off the end is a little bit more lifelike. I think the cap off is better.
Guys, users' experience or preference, that could be quite subjective and quite personal.
Yeah.
But both sides are quite different and provide different kinds of sensations.
Yeah. Of course, if you have the cap off, you have to be careful. It might get a bit more messy.
Right.
那虽然大家应该都知道，JoJo却还是要鸡婆的温柔提醒纠粉一下，无论使用任何飞机杯的时候，记得一定都要配合水性润滑液哦。可以先加一些在入口的凹槽，然后再随自己的喜好倒一些进去。但另一端的盖子记得一定要盖上，润滑液倒进去的时候才不会流出来哦。那每一个优柔杯都有很贴心的附赠一包 Tenga Lotion 水性润滑液，但强烈建议啾粉买杯的时候还是可以多买一瓶，要用才有哦。而 Tenga 自家就有很多款价钱很优又好用的润滑液，就会把 Tenga Puffy 优柔杯跟润滑液的连结都放在资讯栏，而且现在可以运送到台湾、马来西亚、新加坡、香港、澳门还有美国，就希望大家可以玩得很开心。那今天的影片就到这里，赶快去玩杯吧，我们都要幸福哦，啾咪。